Polyprocessing's stronger-than-ever info pad system, PolyBase, is engineered to handle more pressure and larger tanks. The Polyurethane PolyBase is an innovative structural foam info pad option. This PolyBase outperforms our crosslink PolyBase system and supports a broader spectrum of chemical storage applications and larger tanks. Both flat bottom info and slope bottom info PolyBase pads are available in this new high-performance polyurethane material. Each pad is fully encapsulated with a moisture-impermeable and chemical-resistant barrier which eliminates corrosive properties that can lead to CUI, or corrosion under insulation. A 4mm plywood underlayment contains the 4-pound core of polyurethane support foam, while the polyurea coating provides weather and moisture protection. A typical rotationally molded plastic pad is rated at 12 psi, while this new polyurethane PolyBase is rated at 48 psi. In other words, this pad has 4 times the service factor as our standard plastic pad. Our new polyurethane PolyBase is virtually indestructible. We performed destructive testing on the pads to verify that they would hold up under the most rigorous conditions. We started impact testing the PolyBase with a 5-pound sledgehammer. As you can see, the pad was unaffected during this test. We then performed 2 drop tests, one with a flat fall and one that impacted the edge of the pad. These tests prove that the structure and encapsulation material will withstand handling and installation in the toughest situations. Finally, we performed a crush test to determine the strength of the PolyBase under significant stress. We drove a tractor which exerted approximately 8,500 pounds per square foot over the pad. Although there was a temporary deformation on the sidewall, the pad came back to its original shape and passed this test. We have many PolyBase pads installed in the field at this time. Here you can see the pad being lifted off of the truck and being installed under the info tank. The latest standard foam pad design is black in color. The PolyBase gives you the following advantages in your chemical storage application. It's portable and non-permanent. Place the PolyBase anywhere you need to without installing a permanent structure. You can move the PolyBase wherever you move your tank. Time savings. The PolyBase is a set-in-place product. No major construction is needed for installation. It's turnkey. It ships with the tank and is factory fitted before it leaves our facility. It's also cost-effective. Save money over permanent concrete structures that require earthwork, engineering, and costly concrete work. It's a total support system. The seamless design ensures that the entire tank bottom is fully supported. No high or low spots to cause premature issues with the tank floor. It's also chemically resistant. The PolyBase is engineered to be chemically resistant with the product you're storing. And finally, easy setup and installation. The PolyBase is delivered with the tank. It's light enough to move and set in place without heavy equipment. And one last note, sulfuric acid PolyBase pads are available as well, and will have an S in the serial number indicating that it is manufactured for sulfuric acid service. More information can be found at polyprocessing.com/PolyBase.